Hello YouTubers, kindly don't forget to subscribe on my channel on TradingView if you are using TradingView. Okay, so euro dollar here we have this is the monthly chart and it has formed a reversal candle monthly. Today is the 27th and 2 working days only remaining in the month. This is a very strong bearish sign. In addition, I have showed you before in the daily. Let's check on the weekly also. Alright, same here. This was the same reversal candle. Now it's bearish. I believe it's going to go continue lower, at least to meet the blue moving average here, the daily. The daily, it's testing the red moving average. Once it breaks it, it's going to go parabolic. According to my belief, it's going to go downwards to 108. If you want to know how this is going to be, go back to the older videos. And don't take it as a financial advice. I'm just sharing my thoughts and ideas with you. All right, what else do we have? In the same context, you know that the British pound, the cable dollar are very correlated pair. They are under the 2 moving averages. I believe it's testing this support level. After the strong bullish trend here, it's sideways. Then I believe once it breaks this low, it's going to go lower. Right, it's going to go move much more lower. Okay, let's go to S&P. Um, I've explained S&P several times ago. I believe we have something with loading. Okay. Now I told you I see it as a 5 elite waves here, and I see that this is the fifth wave. Nobody agrees with me yet. I see it like that. Okay. If we checked in here, we'll see that the price has started to is testing the blue moving average. This is a very critical point. If it breaks under it, I believe it's going to be the end of the fifth wave. Then it's going to go lower to the red one. Then it's going to be way lower. Okay, but so far for the next week, I'm avoiding the S&P. Okay, in the same context, we have to check on NVDA. You know, I received a lot of hate messages from the NVIDIA alters. Okay, as I told you, it failed to go higher. I said that several weeks ago. It failed to go higher, and it's dancing around here. As you can see here, it went lower, then it went back to the blue moving average, and it's dancing around it. The 2 moving averages are getting narrower, so I believe the trading volume is going to be lower. I'm not expecting to see a lot of movement in the stock here. Let's move to, but of course, it's going to be sideways with tendency to the bearishness. This is how I'm seeing it. Microsoft daily has lowered. Let's see the weekly here. Let's see the monthly. All right, monthly. I talked last month about this dark cloud candlesticks pattern, and yes, it didn't go very much bearish, but it didn't move higher either. It moved sideways for September, the whole of the month. Uh, um, what else? Uh, Let me see Broadcom. Yes, AVGO Broadcom, one of the top seven stocks in the S&P. It was the strongest between them, the most leading stock in the S&P. Despite that, you can see here on the weekly chart that for two continuous weeks, the price was bearish the last 2 weeks, but on the monthly, it's very strong candle here in September, but the last 2 weeks was bearish. Okay, and the daily, let me check on the daily. All right, it's bearish on the daily, testing the blue moving average. Let me have a look at Apple. Okay, Apple even stronger than Broadcom. So it's at the highest point ever. Let me go to the weekly. All right, it's testing the previous high here, and we are in front of two scenarios. One, the price may break that high and closes above. Then the price is going to, I believe it's going to go parabolic before it closes even. This is on the weekly chart. Or the price will face a lot of resistance here, and it will drop lower, especially that there is a huge gap between the price and the EMA here. There is a huge distance between them. It's very hard to go higher from this point unless there is really very big news. In this case, it may go higher, but so far I don't see it going higher. I'm going to be cautious and waiting for the next month regarding this stock. Um, let's see finally Meta. Okay, on the weekly, it seems to me like it's starting to form a double top. It seems to me that Apple was leading in that it has four. Nvidia was leading. Let's go back to Nvidia. Okay, yes, but it wasn't the daily. So it has formed a double top earlier here, then it moved lower, dropped here, then it went back to the same level, and it's moving sideways. I believe the same is going to be for Meta, but it's forming some kind of double top. Let's check on the monthly. Yeah, two pin bars here, and I believe it's this shape is not very encouraging to go higher. Let me check on the daily. Right, it's moving sideways and continuing the double top, and if it broke under that level, you can see it's moving towards the simple moving average, the red line here, and I believe this is going to be critical point. If it broke under the red line, I believe it's going to be bearish, especially that we have double top here. So it's going to be very strong bearish trend on Meta. I'm speaking purely technically, and not adding the fundamental conditions to the pictures. All right, let's move to the Bitcoin. Okay, for the Bitcoin here, you can see that the price, as I told you, it has broken under the two moving averages. I'm shorting. I'm bearish on the Bitcoin, especially. I told you that on the long run, it has formed five moving bearish, bullish elite waves. Now it's in the correction phase. It's not so clear what type of correction. You know that elite wave have multiple types of corrections, like the expanding diagonal, like the three correctional waves, sideways triangle. But here it's not clear yet. It seems like for me so far A, B, and this is the C phase. If it broke below the support level here, it's going to go lower and lower. For me, I'm bearishing the Bitcoin. Let's check on the XRP. Right, same for the XRP. The moving averages has crossed, have crossed, and the XRP has dropped on below them. Made a retest. I believe the image here is very bearish for the XRP also. On the weekly chart, you will see descending triangle here. Once it breaks the support here, it's going to go bearish. I'm taking profit, and I'm not taking if it broke under the support level here, I'm going to be bearish on the XRP, taking profit when the price meets the red simple moving average. Be careful, I'm talking weekly chart. Alright, not daily, not hourly. So a trade like this may last till the end of the year. That's it for this week. Don't forget to subscribe because you're going to learn a lot from this channel. Wait for the next video, and thank you very much for watching.